citizen, fool. Citizen to a citizen, fool.
Key to life.
Another one. And now, our feature presentation.
All right, citizens, welcome back. So today, what are we doing today? Today's Wednesday the 17th. We are heading out to Palmetto State Armory to do yet another ammo haul. Not really an ammo haul. I mean, whatever it turns out to be. I am looking for 9mm 147 grain ammo for a relatively affordable price. So we've been to a couple of stores outside of Academy from our first ammo haul of the year. I posted that. So this is ammo haul part 2. Ammo haul part 2. And I've been to a couple of stores. So I've gone to back to Academy because I got a guy there and he said they got a couple of things in stock at a different store. So I went to the Academy out in Concord, North Carolina. The other Academy that I went to is in Gastonia, North Carolina. So if you know anything about Charlotte, Gastonia is a little bit closer to me where I live in Charlotte than Concord. Concord's about, for me, like a 25-minute, 30-minute ride, something like that. Anyway, so I picked up some ammo there. I'll talk about it when I get back to the house and get on the desk. And then I went to Blackstone to see if they had an item that I needed to finish the Scorpion build. They didn't, but I saw I did see some 147 grain Syntech. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. It's the first time ever buying Syntech. It's supposed to run cleaner in your pistols or PCCs, whatever you're going to be shooting out of it. So we'll see. I got a box of that just to test it out. I'll show you. When I went back to the other Academy in Concord, I got some more regular 9mm 115 grain, and then I got some. That's it. So Blackstone, I got the 147 grain. I got a couple of boxes of SMB, Cellar and Bellet 300 Blackout. This time I got the 200 grain or 220, one of the two, I can't remember. And then I went to Walmart because the 308 rounds that they had at Academy in Concord, they were a little bit expensive. They were the ones specifically that I was looking at. They were priced at $29.99. So I went to Walmart and I got the exact same brand, model, make, type for $24.99. So for those of you that think Walmart, and maybe there's nobody, maybe it's just me saying this, that Walmart stopped selling ammo or they just sell 22. No, they sell everything. 30-06, 243, 350 Legend, all of those, any caliber that's above 223, 556 or 762 by 39, any caliber that's above that, they pretty much sell. And then any caliber that's below, well, no, that's it. I mean, they sell the CCI, the 22 long rifle. But yeah, that's about it. All right, so we're heading to Palmetto State Armory. Let me stop for a second there. For all my hip hop fans out there, comment down below if you think Drake killed Kendrick on that response. Drop it, give me 50. Damn. Yeah, please do. If not anything else, comment down below on that. I wanna see what my gun tubers, my 2A people are thinking about that. For me personally, I'll wait till later on in the video. All right. Yeah, so we're heading to PSA. It's a 15-minute ride from my house. Now, PSA is a South Carolina-based company. However, they do have a storefront. They have several storefronts in South Carolina, or 3, but they do have a storefront in North Carolina. I did an ammo check-in video for that. So we're gonna go there now. They're in Lake Norman, North Carolina, which is about, again, 15, max 20 minutes away from me. All right, so stay tuned. When we're pulling up, I'll get back with you. All right, we'll see you inside. All right, citizens. Got some good news and some bad news. I'll go with bad news first. The bad news is the general manager is here today. So they didn't allow me to film inside. The good news is, I'll tell you what the good news is. So when I went shooting the other day, I was sighting in some dots. I noticed that my optic on my Prodigy was loose, right? So apparently this is a known problem, okay, with the plate. So here's the optic. We're clear. Here's the optic. The optic on the plate is tight. It's the plate that's coming loose, the agency arms plate that's coming loose off the frame, off the slide, is what's happening. So what I noticed when I was missing at 15. I'm big missing at 10. Then when I brought it into 7 and I missed, I was like, something's wrong. So I looked at the optic itself, and I started moving it, and it was moving side to side. So I brought this with me to see if their gunsmith was here, and they don't do the on-site gunsmithing anymore. They moved it down to South Carolina at their main location. So I asked him if he could take a look at it for me. He took a look at it for me, and one of the screws was stripped. That's why I didn't do it myself, or started to get stripped. I didn't want to strip it any further. So he went ahead and got his tools out. He has some better tools than me. And he was able to get the screw out, and then he took the plate off. It was loose, literally. When he turned it, there was no resistance. He took it off. He put some blue Loctite on it, tightened it down as best as he could, and got me back right. So heading to the house, I'm gonna order some more screws, and then we'll talk about what I picked up here. Listen. Palmetto State Armory for ammo. Whether you get it online or if you're near a store, get it from the store. Get it from the store. I'm going to show you these prices. They're going to blow your mind. Forgot to tell you guys what I'm carrying today. I went to the back of the safe, and I said, let me go ahead and break out the Canik SC Elite. Why? Frivolous reasons. I like to color coordinate. I was wearing a little bit of gray today, and I wanted to take out my tungsten gray Canik TP9 SC Elite. Whatever, man. I'm bored. All right, we'll meet up on the bench. All right, citizens, we are back from off these Charlotte streets. Shout out to Queen City. Welcome back. Ammo haul. So let me tell you, we got some ammo from Palmetto State Armory, nicely priced. The actual boxes have price tags on them, so I'm going to show you one at a time. Yeah, we got a couple other things while we were there. Shout out Just to Kill a Tay. He did a video saying you can never have too many mags. So picked up some more mags in addition to, where's that other one? The other one I got the other day. This one's 17. These are what, 17 plus 5, 23 or what have you. What is it, 17 plus 2, 19. So these are 19. So I think we're done with the mags. Cool. All right, let's get on this bench, this ammo haul. Like I said, they didn't allow us to, allow me to film in there. Usually they do. I go in there and take a little bit of footage or whatever. But the GM was there, so we couldn't. But let's get to it, man. I'm really happy with my trip today. I'm really happy with my last few trips. So on the bench, let's go. All right, so let's move this to the side, and let's move this to the side. I talked about it on the way to PSA. So this was right here. This was my Blackstone ammo haul. So I went to Blackstone, I got the Cellar and Bellet. These were pretty nicely priced, if I'm not mistaken. These are $24.99 or $21.99 or something like that. These are your 200 grain subsonic 300 blackout, right? I'm gonna try and move through this quick. Then you have, I found some affordable 147 grain 9mm, looking specifically for this 147 grain 9mm. Found 2 boxes. That's all they had left in the 147 grain regular target practice ammo. Move that to the side. Then I got some self-defense jacketed hollow point ammo. This is Winchester. Nice, decent. I could rock with that. I forget how much this was. I think this box was $29.99. These boxes were the 147 grain. I think these were $19.99. Nah, that doesn't sound right. No, these were $21.99 for the 147 grain. This was $29.99 for the Winchester 147 hollow point. Now these are the ones that I was talking about, the Syntech training match. So these are training rounds, or target rounds rather, at the hollow point. Interesting look, they call them purple tips. I didn't know that they were flat tops on top. These tend to give issues in my firearms anyway. But 147 grain, I grabbed them. This was recommended by one of the salespeople. I got it because the price was decent and I wanted to try something new, bring something new to the channel. Apparently this is some sort of synthetic coating, right? On the tip, it runs cleaner through your barrel.
I just want to know, where was your mind when you
out of pocket, but
you out of pocket?
I'm out of pocket. I'm out of pocket.
And they said the primers, let me read this. They said the primers were also, let's go in the back of the box. All right, Total Synthetic Jacket, TSJ, eliminates lead and copper fouling and maximizes, minimizes, splashback on hand targets, hard targets. I can't see this. Loaded to produce identical point of impact and trajectory as equivalent HST loads. Purple jacket visually identifies match training rounds. I mean, I guess if you really need that. Reduces friction for 14% cooler shooting. That's nice. And longer barrel life. And then it says Catalyst High Performance Lead-Free Primer. So we'll see. I'll run a whole box of these through and see if it makes a difference. I'll clean one of my pistols, super clean it, detail it, and see if it runs. So that's it for Blackstone. Then I went to Academy over in Concord, North Carolina, and I found these 2 boxes, 220 grain. These are $25.99 or something like that. Remington AAC Blackout 220 grain, decent. Then I found this 180 Core-Lock 308 ammo, if I can get it open. That I've used this in the past and I've had great results with this. I mean, I don't have to open it. You guys know what this looks like, but I got it open. I've used this in the past and I really like these. So I'm gonna be holding on to these. I mean, I'm gonna use them, but I'll be holding on to these. These are $29.99. $29.99 for these specific ones. I know they run a little bit more expensive. All right. And then here, this is just target rounds, 9mm. You can never have enough of these. I got 2 of these, 115 grain. These are $59.99, 200 rounds. So I got a bunch of those. All right. And then I mentioned Walmart. So Walmart, I went and I got these Federal Power Shocks jacketed soft points, which I like these as well. These are the ones that I'm gonna go ahead and run. Well, I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna shoot these when hunting season starts. So I like these. These are very, for me, accurate. Blackstone had these for $29.99. I got these from Walmart for $24.99. So that's Walmart. Cool. It's your 308 rounds. Now we get to, and I really should have bought more 300 blackout, but whatever. I'm not gonna hoard the ammo. You know, just grab everything off the shelf, even though I could. So I just get a little bit at a time, go there, build a relationship with the guys. So these are 20 count, 300 blackout, 220 grain Match Kings, Sierra Match Kings. Look at that price, $18.99. So I got 3 boxes of that. That's the cheapest I've ever seen it. Okay. That's AAC. AAC is the Palmetto States company. They make their own ammo. Okay, so I got those 300 blackouts, and then I found 100 count of the 147 grain. Look at this price, $29.99. 100 count, 9mm, 147 grain, perfect velocity, 965 FPS. That's what I'm looking for. Perfect. And then as I'm walking out, I see this, and I was like, nah, that price can't be right. No way. No way. 7.62 by 51, aka 308 ball M80. $49.99 for 50 rounds. I'm gonna say $49.99, 50 rounds. I'm gonna show you what these look like. Yeah, very nice. So that's it. That's the ammo haul. I'm gonna be good for April. That's it for April. I'm not gonna shoot all of this, obviously, but I will be shooting a lot of the 9mm. Because I want to get out there and get more practice. It's getting warmer in there, out there, so I'll be shooting a lot more. I got this. I forgot to throw this in there. I have a bunch of these, so I just got another one for 9mm, specifically for the 147 grain. I'm starting to, that's basically what I want to do. I want to get 1,000 plus rounds of the 147 grain. So I'll be getting a couple of those boxes and setting that up. Anyway, that's it. That's it for the ammo haul. Thank you guys for riding with me today to Lake Norman. And oh, never mind. I already mentioned it. Yeah, thank you guys for riding with me today to PSA. It's a great company. They're doing great things. Check them out. You know, whatever they have online, if you don't see it, if it's out of stock, you can call the stores directly. It's 2 separate businesses. They're brick and mortar. You know, they'll have some stuff that online won't have, and then online they'll have some stuff that the brick and mortar won't have. But this video is long enough. I didn't want to make it that long, but
We should stop it in.
Another one.